Sarveshwara. Another day, one more day, respected friends. We are doing the tapasya of being together online to study the Shastras and sustain our endeavor of gaining knowledge, empowering ourselves. Congratulations to you for being regular. Salutations to you. Gratitudes that because of you I am also able to be in touch with our Shastras and the great knowledge given to us by our rishis, etc. Let us pray together that the divine blesses us, that without any obstacles, inner and outer, these studies will go on. We gain knowledge, we use knowledge, we are blessed by the knowledge in our successes, outer and inner. Like every day, today also, seven things: common sense thought, sankalpa, sahana bhavatu, Geetha, 16th chapter, some more Asura Gunas for us to identify and delete. Then VALMIKI Ramayana, AYODHYA Kanda, some more learnings from Rama regarding Rajaneethi in our Mundaka Upanishad. Yesterday, having told about Aparavidya and its benefits, today the limitations of that will be told. Then we are guided, directed towards the liberation giving Paravidya, that is the knowledge of the Tatpada, which we are seeing in Geetha and all. Now let us start our things. First one is the common sense thought. Today I will only give you the hints. More of it you also do the homework to understand them exhaustively. Help yourself that way. Hmm. So today is we have five things to discuss. First one is this one. First one is this one. First one is this one. Key, it is always good, you know, to evolve to the level of doing from not doing, performing from not performing. Clear? Once we start doing or performing, next level of evolution is doing correctly or perfectly. Today's thought is doing perfectly, doing correctly. Okay. So many things we are doing, but are we getting the full results? Without getting any result also ऐसा नहीं होता, but the correct perfect result not coming because correctly perfectly we are not doing anything. It can be as small as making a tea or coffee or breakfast or the lunch. Even the making of noodles 6-8 मिनट में बनते हैं. You are making it, but are the made things or outcome, is it good, correct, perfect? That depends on only when we do it correctly, perfectly. है ना? क्या होता है कभी कभी वो पूरा सूखा सूखा ही रहता है सेम नूडल्स. कभी कभी क्या है ना कच्चा कच्चा रहता है. कभी कभी पायसम बन जाता है. कभी तो पूरा गल जाते हैं. और कभी कभी है ना मसाला लगता ही नहीं है. कभी वो मसाले के टुकड़े टुकड़े वैसे रहता है. See how many imperfections. You have done it. Result is not perfect. Why? Along with doing correctly is important. In correct doings, two aspects keep in mind. One, what for that is done, be aware of it. Then only whether it is to be done or not, inspiration to do will remain. सेकंड थिंग इनएविटेबली ये चीज आज ही सीख लो तुम, अभी बहुत लेट हो गया, कि एनीथिंग व्हेन डन इट हैज इट्स ओन step by step process, the methodology, the technique. So in doing the things correctly along with the purpose kept in mind, following the process systematically as it is told is second perfection, second achievement in our life, greatest achievement. If we start that way, doing correctly and perfectly, nothing is impossible for us to achieve. You follow the proper technique of making the noodles, the taste will be जबरदस्त. उसका दिखना भी अच्छा होना है, फ्रेग्रेंस भी अच्छा होना चाहिए, टेस्ट भी अच्छा होना है, हजम भी होना चाहिए माइंड पेट में. इतना बढ़िया सा बनना है. इवन इफ यू मेक ए कॉफी, दूध ज़्यादा हो गया या पानी ज़्यादा हो गया या शुगर ज़्यादा हो गया या कम हो गए या कॉफ़ी पाउडर ज़्यादा हो गया या कम हो गया, अरे हाउ मेनी imperfections, why is it should be? Know the process, follow the steps one by one, see to it that correctly done. And things done half are never done right. Things done perfectly alone are done perfectly or right. This is the evolution. You as youngsters do so many good things. Good imagination, but do them perfectly also, correctly also. Know the purpose, get inspired. Know the process, get into the work. प्रोसेस फॉलो नहीं करोगे ना, परफेक्शन नहीं आता. इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ आउटर थिंग्स समटाइम्स लिटिल हियर एंड देयर चलेगा, बट इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ अचीविंग ग्रेटर सक्सेसेस, इवन स्पिरिचुअलिटी में लिटिल लिटिल imperfections in doing, है ना, either will not give imperfect perfect results, or they give lesser results, or they give no result. Sometimes they give opposite result. ध्यान से इसलिए करना है. आई गिव कुकिंग के एग्जाम्पल्स. अब कुछ भी करो, तुम्हारे नौकरी वाले, तुम्हारे रिलेशन सेट फैमिली, है ना, तो हस्बैंड वाइफ चिल्ड्रन, लिविंग विद देम इज गुड, but better than that is living correctly, doing correctly. How? Process, purpose समझो. What is the meaning of parents? Purpose. Why I have to stay with them? Then how I have to stay with them? Then actually perfectly follow the process. सुबह उठे, नमस्कार किया. Tell them the whole things what you are going to do that day, time by time. Ask them, do I have anything to do as per their need? Exactly, do them. Come back in the evening and report. These are the things I have done. Is it okay? Correct? Is there anything to be improved? Wow, what a beautiful that life will be. And so to the husband, before going to the office, he tells, these are the places I am going today. All the works are done. 7 o'clock I will come. तो हो गया आगे. Then he will tell her exactly everything what happened all. How perfect that family. And she also tells. You went at 9 o'clock, and 9 to 9:40, the daily, 9 to 11, I daily course I have done, whatever. Then 11 to this one, the neighbors came, or the things I wanted for the house, I went and bought. ये देखो, अब बाप रे, स्वर्ग की तरह होएगा family. That's the correct way of living. Anything's needed, she tells. Then he tells, not this much, थोड़ा हम कम वाला ले लेंगे. Budget नहीं है. She says, okay, oh, wonderful. In an office, go meet the boss. Sir, I came. Today's works given by you finished. 1 more hour is left. Anything to do? Or your work is given, 1 more hour extra I need to do. Can I complete it tomorrow? Or do I need to stay back an hour extra? He also knows work is very important. यार तू रह जा आज करके जाओ. Not very important. Never mind. Go do it tomorrow. क्या खुशी होगी कि नहीं उस ऑफिस में. Imagine this. Why can't we do that? We are all doing so many things but not correctly. Therefore, complete perfect result nahi aa raha. Understood? Doing things correctly. Correct food, correct exercise, long health. Health and long life. Full energy. Correct friends, correct topics discussed. that friendship is fulfilling, that you can tell your grandchildren when you grow. We had a group of 5 friends. Every day you used to meet for 2 hours. In that 1 hour, we used to do combined study. Half an hour we used to discuss about each one's future goals, etc. Half an hour together we used to serve society. कभी कभी हम जरूरत के हिसाब से we 5 of us go to the one of the house of the other 4 है ना all there we do सेवा कोई कोई शिफ्टिंग करनी है घर साफ करनी है the other time somebody else's house the need was we used to go 5 all the 5 of us sometime go and help the professor in his house. These are the great things we have lived. These are the great memories the grandfather can share with the grandchildren. This is how we were friends. We were not friends to waste each one's time. We were not friends to misguide each other, destroy each other by doing negative things. We were so pakka. Even one of us used to suggest something bad, other used to warn him. And other fellow other day suggest, this fellow used to say, Nahi. We were all matured. We were really good. Dadaji, where are the other 4? Dekho, ye wo hai. He's there as a collector. He's as the DM. He's this one. Retired. Wonderful. Relations maybe. You can tell to your grandchildren. In childhood with my brothers, sisters. This way we used to help each other. Our cousins used to come during holiday. हम भी जाते थे. कितना बढ़िया था. Correct things when done, see the contentment and satisfaction along with the perfect results. Okay? I tried to explain, Baba. Now, correct things have to be done in 4 aspects. पूरा स्पिरिचुअल में बता रहा हूँ उसको तुम अपना वर्ल्डली सक्सेस के लिए भी समझ लेना. What are the things correctly we have to do? As I gave you so many examples already. First is all our outer vyavahara. Know and do correctly. In that outer vyavahara, your study, your profession, your social obligations, your relational obligations, your family obligations. Correctly, you do it. If you ask me, correct doing is knowing my duty and doing it, don't expecting anything. And the result is I am clearing my debts to them. No new debts I am creating because I am not expecting anything from them. As a result, my mind is getting pure. Purification is independent from the dependency on the world or beings. स्पिरिचुअली इसकी ज़रूरत होती है. देख मैं तुम्हारे सेवा किया कुछ भी मांगा नहीं मैं therefore I depending on you that impurity is gone away. And why did I do the seva? To express my selflessness, to express my love. And it was my duty. Spashta, no doubt at all in that. So correctly doing में first thing is all your outer व्यवहार हर जगह पे. Everything, when you buy a ticket, when you buy a commodity, when you travel in a bus, when you board it, get down, हर एक चीज में कोई सिस्टम होता है उसको एक आदत बनाओ करेक्टली करने का. Especially you being youngsters, you are driving your vehicles etc. स्लो मत चलाओ ज़्यादा स्पीड मत चलाओ कटवट मत मारो हाथ पैर मत कटाओ. Correctly, perfectly you do it. So to your study, your job, as I told you example already, and दोस्ती. दोस्त को तबाह मत करो दोस्त के कारण खुद तबाह मत होना. Okay, one thing I told. Second is what we are doing now. That is correctly studying our shastras. Listen, study at home, do your thinking about it. What essence you got, you write them in a notebook. If any doubts, question, keep them ready to ask. You need not ask. In the next class, that will be clear. If you are tuned to the Guru and the text. So, second is perfect study of Shastras. In the Shastra only, the goal is told, the means are told, the preparations are told, how to combat the obstacles that also are told. Okay. In this also, as I told you, Uddeshya of the Shastra is these four things. Then the process also I told, regularly आना, ध्यान से सुनना, homework लिख कर लेना, notes में लिख लेना, so that you have no doubt regarding. अगर आप हम लोग शुरू से करेक्ट करते आए, and if I ask you what is there in 12th chapter of Geetha, you will be a master of it. It is Bhakti Yoga. In that, the difference between Bhakti and Jnana told. Bhakti is easier, it is told. First, Bhakti is defined. Then, four levels of Bhakti sadhana are mentioned. Thereafter, Bhakta Lakshanas or values to practice so that we become qualified to become Bhakta. 20 or 32 or 40 of them are told. What is said in 7th chapter? In the 7th chapter, Bhagavan's para and apara prakritis are told. Then Bhagavan is something other than it that is told. That knowing of Bhagavan is important, but it is not known. He is not known because of the Triguna Prakriti. Therefore, we have to do the Sharanagati to the Lord, Bhakti. By His grace, we go beyond the Trigunatmika Prakriti, then we will know the God. What is said in 3rd chapter, Karma Yoga. अगर हम करेक्टली पढ़े होते तो every aspect of it will be remembered by us. So too, what is we studied in Valmiki Ramayana, first Balakanda, first Sarga, in that 100 slokas, Sankshipta Ramayana. What we are studying now in Rajaneethi Dharmas. कुछ ना कुछ तो याद होना चाहिए. So we are coming to class studying, but उसको और perfectly करना. दो बातें हो गए. Third is what? कि to achieve any goals in our life, our enough efforts may not, many a times are not sufficient. We need more energies to put more effort. That comes only when Bhagavan blesses us. Therefore, the third thing is upasana to Bhagavan with bhakti shraddha. Some of us do it, but not correctly, completely. That is why full blessings we don't receive. Therefore, correct doing of upasana. Knowing the Uddeshya purpose is His blessings empower me to do better all my things to be done for greater successes. So in that upasana, whether you do puja in your puja mandir, whether you do the japa, whether you study the stotra, do the bhajana, do the kirtana, listen to the glory of Lord through katha, go to temple, attend any yajna, ये सारे उपासनाएं होते हैं जिनमें we go near to God by recognizing His glory. We ask Him to bless us to succeed in our endeavors. ये तीसरी वाली बात भी हमको करेक्टली करनी है. And the fourth one, obviously, as we studied in 15th chapter and all, Tat Pada Parimarganam, correct way of meditating to know our real essential self. That process. Correctly karna. What is the technique taught in 13th chapter? Kshetra Kshetragna Vibhaga, Prakriti Purusha Vibhaga, Jnanam Jneya Vibhaga. So to in 14th chapter, how we were told to go beyond three gunas. Gunas are explained. 15th also, Akshara Purusha and Uttama Purusha. अभी 16 में remove the Asura Guna and inculcate the दैवी गुना. साधना जो है स्पिरिचुअल वो करना. तुम लोगों को भी क्या है? फर्स्ट वन इज आउटर ऑब्लिगेशंस डन वेल. सेकंड, your career sambandhi knowledge is perfectly gained by whatever the way you have to do. Third, again common, worship the God to empower you. Fourth one, do what you have understood in the point 2 practically. This is how doing से करेक्ट एंड परफेक्ट डूइंग में आते हैं तो हमको रिजल्ट में बढ़िया रहेगा. थैंक यू. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां भक्तिज्ञानयोगवेदान्तादिप्रक्रियाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां पूर्ण आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्री राम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम आश्रमाणाम पुण्यक्षेत्राणाम विश्वविद्यालयादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञ आगादि साधन सेवानां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर समस्त शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं विश्वे धर्म मोक्ष पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये सेवा भक्ति मातापितृभक्ति देशभक्ति धर्मभक्ति सनातन धर्मभक्ति सत्संग भक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति गुरु भक्ति देवता भक्ति परब्रह्म भक्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन अध्यापन मध्ये शांति मंत्र उच्चारणं तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मण पारायणं श्रीमद् भगवद्गीता षोडशोऽध्यायस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं वाल्मीकि रामायण अयोध्या कांड शततम सर्ग पारायणं तत्र उक्त राजनीति धर्माणाम् अध्ययनं मुंडक उपनिषदः पारायणं स्वल्प अर्थ आविष्करणं वयं सर्वे भक्ति ज्ञानादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थं मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं विश्व कल्याणार्थं च करिष्यामः। हो गया संकल्प स्टार्ट। ओम 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 सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांतिः शांतिः शांतिः। ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम हो गया पारायणम। ओम श्री 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 वेदमात्रे नमः। श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणस्य पारायणम् अथ तृतीयाष्टके अष्टम प्रपाठकः सप्तम मंत्रात् आरभ्य। Every day 8 minutes we are doing Vedic chanting for us to be blessed by the Vedamata, Shrutimata, Paramatma, so that all things to be known, we know them, all things to be done, we do them, all things to be achieved, we achieve for our lives fulfillment. Not an ordinary thing it is. Behind this chanting, a lot of beautiful positive sankalpas are there for you, for me, and for everyone. Done. Om यो वै ब्रह्मणे देवेभ्यः प्रजापतये प्रतिप्रोच्याश्वमेध्य बध्नाते आ देवताभ्यो वृष्यते पापीयान् भवते यः प्रतिप्रोच्य न देवताभ्य आवृष्यते वसीयान् भवते यदाह ब्रह्मन्नश्वमेध्य बन्स्यामि अश्वमेध्यं वंस्यामि देवेभ्यः प्रजापतये तेन राध्या समिते ब्रह्म वै ब्रह्मा ब्रह्मण एव देवेभ्यः प्रजापतये प्रतिप्रोच्याश्वमेध्यं बध्नाते न देवताभ्य आवृष्यते वसीयान् भवते देवस्य त्वा सवितुः प्रसव इति रशनामाधत्ते प्रसोत्यै अश्विनोर्बाहुभ्याम् इत्याह अश्विनौ हि देवानामध्वर्यो आस्ताम भूष्णो हस्ताभ्यामित्याह यत्यै वृद्धं वा एतद् यज्ञस्य यदयजुष्केण क्रियते इमामगृभ्णन् रशनां मृतस्येत्यधि वदति यजुष्कृत्यै यज्ञस्य समृद्ध्यै तदाहुः द्वादशा रत्नीरचना कर्तव्या त्रयोदशा रत्नीरिति ऋषभो वा एष ऋतूनां यत्संवत्सरः तस्य त्रयोदशो मासो विष्टपम् ऋषभ एव यज्ञानां यदश्वमेधः यथा वा ऋषभस्य विष्टपम् एवमेतस्य विष्टपम् त्रयोदशमरत्निगुं रचनायामुपाददाते यतर्षवस्य विष्टभगं सर्गस्करोति तादृगेव दत ऊर्ध्व आयुषि विदथेषु कव्येत्याह आयुरेवास्मिन् दधाते तया देवा सुतमा बभूवुरित्याह भूतिमेवोपावर्तते ऋतस्य सामन्सरमा रपन्तेत्याह सत्यं वा ऋतं सत्येनैवैनं ऋतेनारवदे अविदा असेत्याह तस्मादश्वमेधयाजी सर्वाणि भूतान्यभिभवदे भुवनमसेत्याह भूमानमेवो वैदे यस्तो यन्तासेत्याह यन्तारमेवैनं करोते धर्तासेत्याह धर्तारमेवैनं करोते सोऽग्निं वैश्वानरमित्याह अग्नावेवैनं वैश्वानरे जुहोदे सप्रथसमित्याह प्रजयैवैनं पशुभिः प्रथयते स्वाहाकृत इत्याह होम एवास्यैषः पृथिव्यामित्याह अस्यामेवैनं प्रतिष्ठापयते यन्ताराध्यन्तासि यमनो धर्तासि तरुण इत्याह रूपमेवास्त्यैतन्महिमानं व्याचष्टे कृष्यैत्वा क्षेमाय त्वारयै त्वा पोषाये त्वेत्याह आशिषमेवैतामाशास्ते स्वगात्वा देवेभ्य इत्याह देवेभ्य एवैनग्गस्त्वगा करोति स्वाहा त्वा प्रजापतय इत्याह प्राजापत्यो वा अश्वः यस्या एव देवताया आलभ्यते तयैवैनकं समर्दयति बध्नाति समृद्ध्या उपाददात्यसेत्याह सप्रतसमित्याह देवेभ्य इत्याह पञ्चच। इतना काफी है बेटा, 4 मिनट हो गए आज बस। थैंक यू। भगवद गीता। ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, श्री गीता शरणं मम, श्री व्यास शरणं मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ षोडशोऽध्यायः दैवासुरसम्पद्विभागयोगः। श्रीभगवानुवाच पञ्चदशश्लोकः। Friends, be attentive. We are studying Geetha, 16th chapter, Daivi Sampada, Asuri Sampada. है ना? What is to be caught here is, in this scheme of the worldly life, in the scheme and process of evolution, these to be done. Instead of these things done, the other things are done. Then instead of evolution, the devolution happens. So, being conscious, avoiding the devolution, we have to aspire and attempt for evolving. If you don't want that devolution or falling down, then avoid those things. If you want to evolve, do these things. This thing to our buddhi we are taught here. Like, when you have a plant, properly water it, put it protected around, then the plant grows, gives flowers. So if you want the plant to survive and give you flowers, these are the things to be done for it. Do it, then result comes. If you don't do it, don't water it and put it in a hot place, 3-4 दिनों मर जाता है बस, है ना? If you have a dog in your house, so feed it properly, take it for walking, love it, pat it, it will remain good. You will have a good joy. बट उसको खाना भी नहीं दे रहे हो, उसको कहीं सैर करने नहीं ले जा रहे हो, then one day it will die or bite you. What is not in this world that we don't follow correct methods for doing the thing well, avoid the things by which the things are spoiled. हर जगह करते हैं ना. तो in life also you have to evolve from human to divine. Then divine gunas we have to adopt. What is there difficult to understand, and why the arrogance of not accepting? In the same way, we should not fall down from Manushya level to the Asura level. Now, these are the gunas which make us Asura from human, but we should not become so. Therefore, avoid those gunas. What is difficulty in this understanding? What is the murkhata because of which we are not accepting it? I am not asking you. Please, you don't ask me. I will ask myself. You ask yourself. That day when such questions are asked and positive optimistic answers are found from within, understand all your punya phala, all your blessings of parents, all the grace of God working on you along with दिमाग ठीक काम कर रहा है. Put it in Hindi in a simple language. आज से जिसके कारण मैं तबाह होता हूँ हो रहा हूँ वो मैं छोड़ रहा हूँ. आज से जो करने से मैं तरक्की करूंगा वो मैं करूंगा. If this intelligence, responsibility, understanding, acceptance, commitment comes, तुम्हारा जीवन का कल्याण हो गया, धन्य हो गया. बस बी प्रैक्टिकल इन दैट. In our stage of immaturity, of not using intellect, of living life arrogantly with all our whims and fancies, this question we don't ask. What is evolution? What makes us evolve? What is devolution? What makes me devolve? We don't even ask it everywhere. Like we don't ask the dietitian exactly क्या खाने से तबीयत ठीक रहेगा, एनर्जी रहेगी. With our arrogance, we eat whatever we want buffalo की तरह because we have lot of money. Therefore पूरा तबीयत खराब. See that mistake and arrogance. Even in maintaining the health, there are some things to be done, some not to be done. We must know. Even in maintaining the friends, what's that which maintains the friendship for long? Do them. What is that which spoils? Should not do. एक एक चीज में ना हम बेवकूफ होते हैं, अकलमंद नहीं होते, दिमाग नहीं होता, एंड विद दैट एरोगेंस होता है. द टिपिकल पर्सनैलिटी I have to come out of it too. I have to give up ego with humbleness. I have to give up doing everything by my wins and fancies by replacing it them by the advice as to how to live given by the Guru and Shastra. जिस दिन ये होता है रे बाबा, तुम्हारा आज उस दिन कल्याण हो गया, तुम राजा बन गए, सम्राट बन गए, चक्रवर्ती बन गए. जब तक ये नहीं होता, वी आर आवर ओन शत्रु. Day by day, doing what is not to be done, not doing what is to be done, instead of evolving, falling down. I sent you as human, giving you all opportunities to become divine. But you behaved such a way that you lived like a Pashu only, making me realize I have done a mistake. Sorry, now you go to a Pashu. Like I gave you a chance to play in the Indian Test team. 3 मैच दिया, तीनों में 0-1-2 में आउट हो गए. Now you will not be given. You go to the Ranji level now. You go to the county state level. Demotion हो गया. Instead of that, if you properly use the opportunity, played well, then you will be a permanent member. हर जगह में ऐसा ही है कि नहीं? So asura gunas we have to know to eliminate, दैवी gunas we have to know to inculcate. अब ये टॉपिक हम कम से कम 20 दिन से पढ़ रहे हैं या 1 महीना हो गया. बट हैव वी रियलाइज्ड इट? डिड इट स्ट्रक अवर हार्ट कि यार मेरे अंदर के दुर्गुण छोड़ना, ये सद्गुण पकड़ना? That will come when you write a notes. That you will do when you do homework. That you will do when you come to the class regularly. अब पहले चीज में हम फेल हो गए. किसी दिन आते, किसी दिन नहीं आते. But the class is going on. Through the class, the Krupa of the Gita Mata, Vedavyas Bhagavan, Gurus, and Bhagavan Krishna continuously flowing. We are not available for it. फ्रेश एयर इज द आउटसाइड. हम ही विंडो सब बंद करके अंदर का कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड ले रहे हैं. किसकी गलती है? प्लीज बेटा, ओपन द शास्त्र, स्टडी इन देम. व्हाट आर असुर गुणा, रिमूव. व्हाट आर द दैवी गुणा, रिप्लेस. जिंदगी को डिवाइन बना दो. क्लियर? नाउ वी विल सी in the 15th shloka. Out of how many things we said in this? Adya asmi, avijananasmi, konyo sadashomaya, yakshe, dasyami, modishe, ajnana, 8. 8 plus 46, 54. इसके साथ पहले श्लोक को पढ़ो, 4 बार पढ़ो. श्लोक नंबर 15. अथ पंचदश श्लोकः. श्रीभगवानुवाच. आढ्योऽभिजनवानस्मि, कोऽन्योऽस्ति सदृशो मया, यक्ष्ये दास्यामि मोदिष्ये इत्यज्ञानविमोहिताः. आढ्योऽभिजनवानस्मि, कोऽन्योऽस्ति सदृशो मया, यक्ष्ये दास्यामि मोदिष्ये इत्यज्ञानविमोहिताः. आढ्योऽभिजनवानस्मि, कोऽन्योऽस्ति सदृशो मया, यक्ष्ये दास्यामि मोदिष्ये इत्यज्ञानविमोहिताः. आढ्योऽभिजनवानस्मि. आढ्योऽभिजनवानस्मि, कोऽन्योऽस्ति सदृशो मया, यक्ष्ये दास्यामि मोदिष्ये इति अज्ञानविमोहिताः. I am not reminding you of what earlier shlokas we have done. The 46 of these Asura Gunas. दंभो दर्पो से लेकर के, maybe after 3 or 4 days when we see some of them, more of them. So in this shloka, out of the 8 Asura Guna, we have to consciously eliminate our first one, the arrogance, that Adhya Asmi. Never be arrogant about the wealth. If it is there, be thankful to God, use it for the correct purpose. The seva purpose and also for the divine purpose. Whatever dhana is there, you use it. Dharma karya, punya karya, daiva karya. Dhana, if you use it for bhoga, then it will destroy you. Okay, 2 things only. Arrogant mat bano because तुमको बहुत पैसा है. दूसरा, उससे धर्म कार्य, सेवा कार्य, पुण्य कार्य, आध्यात्मिक कार्य करना. धर्म कार्य इज टू योर ऑल सर्वेंट्स एटसेट्रा. जितना सैलरी देना दे दो, कम देना इज अधर्म. सेवा कार्य इज व्हाट? Social service oriented activities for the comforts of the people. Punya karya is the spiritual oriented karyas, punya and divine karya, where मंदिर बना देना या कोई आश्रम वगैरह है उनका ठीक अच्छा मेंटेन होने के लिए पैसे देना, या कोई ब्राह्मण आदि है उनके अध्ययन के लिए स्पॉन्सर करना. फॉर दिस यू यूज द वेल्थ without being arrogant. Feel that joy inside, that the Bhagavan has chosen to do these works through you by giving you the wealth. धन का जितना धन ज्यादा उतना तुम्हारे कारण लोक कल्याण ज्यादा होते रहना. है कि नहीं? Needy, not greedy. You have to use the money for. Establish those things by which the country grows, develops. है ना? डिपेंडिंग थोड़ा बहुत ठीक है. आई डोंट नो बट दोज थिंग्स आई कांट कमेंट. लाइक कल किसी की शादी बॉम्बे में, सो थोड़ा सा ही शादी का खर्चा हुआ, थोड़ा सा ऑन व्हाट दे गॉट. दे हैव मनी. सिर्फ 5,000 करोड़ दे हैव स्पेंट फॉर द मैरिज. हाउ मच? ओनली 5,000 करोड़. न भूतो न भविष्यति. शिव जी के शादी के लिए भी इतना खर्च नहीं होगा. yesterday we were seeing शिव विवाह in our evening class of स्कंद पुराण. यूज बट ठीक है. बट अदर थिंग्स आल्सो. Money is such a dangerous thing, you know. If you don't rightly use it, then it will bite you like a snake only. क्योंकि नहीं कह सकते भगवान से कि मैंने पुण्य नहीं किया, क्योंकि भगवान ने किया. पैसे तो दिया ना, क्यों नहीं किया तूने? करना था. नहीं तो छोड़ दो पैसे. अब नहीं किया, ऐसे आ गए ऊपर, पैसे छोड़ के आए पीछे. एंड ऑल अदर फेलोज विल मिस यूज दैट. पाप लगेगा, तुमको लगेगा. चुना मत पैसे. छुया तो यू यूज इट फॉर द परफेक्ट वर्क. You know, in India, not like earlier, now we are well off, but still so many things that can be done with the money that the rich people have. They have their own doubt कि सब लोग ले लेते मेरा करके वगैरह. But find some tarika. Government should also cooperate. Government also, people who are rich, working very hard and earning so much of taxes they impose and them and trouble them. इसलिए वो लोग छुपा के रखते, बाहर नहीं आते करने को. तो पॉलिसीज शुड कम. एंड गवर्नमेंट का प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, प्रॉब्लम हमारा है. बेवकूफ़ों को हम अपोजिशन लीडर बनाते हैं, वो लोग अच्छे काम करने नहीं देते. So many complications are there. We know some of them. Yet, individual advice is if you have money, it is for dharma karya, seva karya, daiva karya. No arrogance कि I have money. That is what is the first asura guna. मैं धनवान हूँ, फेंक के पैसे कुछ भी करूंगा. आढ़ अस्मि. Right. One thing is done. Asura guna. Second is abhijanavan asmi. Abhijanavan means either I have lot of followers who will do whatever I say. If that is again the case, कि people are there on your command, through them again together, you should really do seva to the country and spirituality. है ना. लोग मेरी बात सुनने वाले हजार है करके don't attack somebody or other country and destroy them. Don't be like Pakistan, terrorist producing factory, because people listen to you because you made them fanatic through your variety of talks on the name of the God about so many negative things. Now they will listen whatever you say. ऐसा नहीं करना. There are some places. अभिजनवान का दो अर्थों में एक अर्थ है lot of people follow me. That is also blessing. Together, do some great things which are useful for the world, for the living beings, for spirituality. Okay, nahi? Second meaning of Abhijanavanas means I belong to a great clan, great vamsha. That's called Abhijanavan. अब देखो इसमें भी whatever the punya you have done, you are born in that great family. After that, because of that arrogance that I am born to such, do you do wrong things by which your name is spoiled, and because of you the whole vamsha का भी कीर्ति नाश हो गया. Like Rama, born in the great kula of Surya Vamsha, Ikshvaku Vamsha, Raghu Vamsha कहते हैं. Now what did Rama do by his life of dharma? He added to the glory of that Vamsha, not spoiled. But what Pandava, what is it? Duryodhanadi have done? They are all born to Kurukula. But Kuru Maharaj is a great, Raja Kuru is a great one who used to do so many yajnas, dhana, punya. इसलिए वो कुल का उनके नाम से फेमस हुआ. अब नाउ यू एंड आई, द मोमेंट वी लिसन द वर्ड कौरवा, we only have a bad impression. Why this bad impression came to us in our mind? Because of Duryodhanadi. So Duryodhana born to such a Raja Kuru's Vamsha, but he lived in such a manner. Not only he, but the entire Kuru Vamsha as if got the negative blame. Everywhere, like you go to foreign countries. Settle there NRI के रूप में या कुछ साल रहो तो you are representing Bharat Mata, India. So I am from India. So then if you live well as a true Indian, knowing the way of life, they'll appreciate you and they say, yeah, the people from India are so great. So you get that laurels name and frame to our country. है कि नहीं? How bad it is. The 140 crores of Indians, when they listen, an NRI has done some wrong thing or scam, because of which that country is blaming whole India. कितना बुरा लगता हमको, होता है कि नहीं भाई? That is the meaning of Abhijanavanas. I am from India. I will live life of nobility, live life of honesty, live life of hard work, live my social value life and my spiritual life. ऐसा होना है, ऐसा नहीं है. I belong to this, no, like many of the youngsters. They say, my father is the inspector or circle inspector or great politician. And on that name, he does gundagardi. By which the father's name is spoiled, society is spoiled. That is the meaning of Asura Guna Abhijanavanas. In that he says, Ki, I know this, that people, my parents are that. Any wrong I do, they will protect me. Have the right to do that wrong thing. ये असुर गुण है. On the other hand, positive is, I belong to such Vamsha. Vamsha Kirti Pratishtha should grow by my performance. Therefore, I live more nobly than them. This is Daivi Guna. Okay. Now the third one is very terrible, Asura Guna. मैं तो इसको जब भी सुनता हूँ तो मैं हंसता हूँ और अपने आप से भी डरता हूँ. थैंक गॉड. तो ऐसा तो दुर्गुण नहीं होना चाहिए. व्हाट इज दैट? कौन योस्ति सदृशो मया मया सदृश कौन का अन्य अस्ति. मेरे समान कौन है और who is equivalent to me. Forget about greater than me. That never ever become in life. There's nobody greater than me. Arrogance. I told yesterday example of the America. सबसे किस मार खान समझते. You know, in India also there are some state like कोई दक्षिण भारत का एक स्टेट है. अपने आपको 30 मार खान समझते हो लोग. माया सदृश कौन हंसते. ऊपर भी एक दो लोग हैं. उनका एक ब्रीड ही ऐसा है. एंड दैट वन रिलीजन तो पता है तुम लोगों को. कौन नहीं होती सदृश में. सब दुष्ट काम करते हैं और बोलते हैं हमारे सर कोई नहीं. Like today, I was just seeing 2 minutes. Yesterday, India won the Legends World Cup night defeating Pakistan. अब रो रहे वो लोग. एक कप भी हमको नहीं मिल रहा है चाय पीने के लिए भी. सारे इंडिया वाले दे आर क्राइंग. मेरे को लगा यार पहले तुम्हारे बुक ठीक करो. तुम्हारे बुक में जो गलतियां लिखे हैं कि दूसरों को शत्रु मानना, दूसरों को मारना, वो पहले वो पन्ने हटा दो. दैट इज रॉन्ग. Basically, when you do wrong, like maths, first step when you do wrong, after that, how many other steps correctly you do, will you get the solution? First step is wrong. You correct it. You are fanatics. Change it. You love India. You love Hindus. We gave you the country. 90% of you Muslims are traditionally, basically Hindus only ho tum log. Remove that hatred, vengeance. And who are our teaching? Teaching people are 10, 20. But listening people are 25 crores. वो लोग सिखाते तुम कैसे सीखते हो. गलत. दिमाग खराब क्यों है. उनको बोलो दिस इज नॉट राइट. देन द होल इंडिया विल. वी ऑलरेडी लव यू बिकॉज यू आर वन ऑफ द ह्यूमन. में पशुओं को भी प्यार करते हैं. हमको कोई किसी से हेटरेट नहीं होता हिंदूस को. If that is the case, the Jaina, the Bauddha, the Parsi, the इतने सारे इंडिया में है, hundreds of them, we are now fighting because they don't try to hate us and destroy us. So you change that basic thing. Then we will send our Indian coaches to you. देखो अफगानिस्तान वो फ्री में फटा सिखा के आया वो बंदा कोई क्रिकेट. We have so many people which rich, they can teach you. We said, then you grow, cricket में grow करो, hockey में grow करो, economy में grow करो, come. Who are saying we are, but first stop that hating India, hating Hindus, and sending terrorists. Basic thing. पहले वो उसको करेक्ट करो. So Konyosi Sadrusho Maya. Who is equivalent to me? I am greater than greatest. Nobody is greater less, nobody is greater more. In every one of them, Bhagavan alone is there. Basic. That knowledge Hinduism has. Therefore, we don't consider we are greater or higher than anyone. We are not great. The knowledge that is given to our rishis by our rishis makes us reach the truth. Therefore, that is great. Obviously, we belonging to that, we belong to that Asmita is always there. But this one is Maya Sudrusha Kaha Anyast. इसमें फिर lot of things are there. Then he will not tolerate if somebody is greater than him or equivalent to him. He'll try to pull him down. This is called Asura Gunas. तुम जिंदगी भर कहीं भी कभी नहीं जाना. इवन इफ आर लखपति करोड़पति यूएन चीफ सेक्रेटरी जनरली हो कुछ भी हो कभी ऐसा नहीं कहना मेरे समान कौन है सब मेरे से ही नीचे है ना. बी हम्बल एज बिगर पावर यू गेट एज मोर मनी यू गेट. More humble. You learn it from in our India's main 6 people you learn it. 7 people, let me say. One, from the President of India you learn. Such a great lady, and what a position it is. Do you see any arrogance? From the Vice President you learn it. How humble he is. From the Prime Minister you learn it. What an amount of knowledge and all. Do you see you go? From our Home Minister you learn it. Every one of them are examples. From our External Affairs Minister, how simple Patlu Dublu is. What a love for nation, what a knowledge, and what a humbleness. And learn from our Defense Minister. Jumps every one of them. And more than all of them is our Finance Minister. Kal Parsu, she will put the budget. See her humbleness, simplicity. कोई गहने भी नहीं कोई सिंपल साड़ी पहन सब्जी खरीदने जाती है. Do you contest for Lok Sabha election? I don't have money. It is not natak. Otherwise 140 crore country का मैं फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर हूँ करके कितना एरोगेंस कर सकते हैं. The others do it. पता नहीं कहाँ की पिश्ती पुश्ती पुश्ती लेकर आके क्लेम कर रहे हैं कि हमको पावर दो. यू आर नॉट इंडियन फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. योर खून में देश भारत देश के लिए द्वेष है. सनातन धर्म के लिए द्वेष है. And somehow we are instigating people, अलगाववादियों को, we are becoming leaders and coming to opposition party. इतने साल तो रूल करके ruin कर ही दिया. अब जा करके फिर से you want it. And the मूर्ख है Indians. They vote also. अब करे क्या? तमाशा देखना पड़ेगा हमको. I'm telling you, कौन न्योस्ति सदृशो मया मतलब anywhere we are, just be at the basic level, root level. Ordinary human beings we are. है ना? क्या है एक क्षण में सारा पावर जा सकता है सारा धन जा सकता है. लाइफ ही यूज आउट हो जाएगा यार. इतना बड़ा छोटा हार्ट अटैक हो गया खत्म बात. पैरालिसिस हो गया यू आर गुड फॉर नथिंग नाउ. मया सदृशः कः अन्यः अस्ति इज असुर गुण. Not only I am one of the all ordinary people, I am more simpler and humbler than them, only a sevak, my sevaka, Rupa Sachara Achara Swami Bhagavanta. ये वाला बेटा पकड़ लेना रे बाकी सबसे, बिकॉज माई ओन ईगो डिस्ट्रॉयज मी, माई ओन हम्बलनेस बिकम्स ए शील्ड एंड प्रोटेक्ट्स मी. थैंक यू. कल देखेंगे हम बाकी. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम आपदाम अपहर्तारंदातारम सर्वसंपदाम लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रमे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने. ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि रामायणम अयोध्या कांडम शततम सर्ग कच्चित सर्ग. हाँ, we are in the topic now. Sri Rama teaching Bharata all knowledges a Raja has to possess to rule the kingdom in such a manner. The Praja is fulfilled, he is fulfilled, the kingdom is prospering, growing in all aspects positively. Hundreds of them we saw. Right now, Ramji is telling in the category groups, Varga of 2, 3, 4, etc. In that, the Dasha Varga we have seen. What are the 10 things the negative a Raja should not do? And obviously should not allow the Praja to do. Dasha Vargam Visa. Second is the Pancha Vargam. The Pancha Varga is around the town or city or country. If they are naturally there, lucky. If you can make them, make. But make use of them to protect the country. They are called Panchavarga. What are they? We have seen around the country, city, if there are rivers, if there are mountains, if there are forests, if there are deserts, if there are ubad khabad, how to make use of them to protect the nation from the invasion of the enemies. Either it is the natural calamity, all their animals, etc., or any foreign invasions. राजा को उसका यूज करना है. देखो ये तो आदमी तो नहीं बना सकता ना बड़ा सा डेंस जंगल और डेजर्ट. यू एंड आई कैनॉट मेक डेजर्ट्स. दैट डेजर्ट वी कैन मेक जो खाने के बाद खाते हैं स्वीट वाला डेजर्ट. बट द रियल वन यू कांट मेक ए रिवर अराउंड योर टाउन. इफ दे आर देयर उनको यूज करो. That also means not only around the state or country as border, within also. Within the state, there are forests. All foreigners are fond of other countries. The forest which they have, the mountains they have, the rivers they have. कितना प्यार से देखभाल करते हैं. We say Prakriti is Mata, Jagan Mata, but we so much destroy it. And the others don't study this Vedanta, but scientifically they know. They keep their rivers neat, clean. Jungles, they don't deforest it. Mountains, they keep beautiful. Most of them. Only the Everest is Satyanash kiya, kyunki every Tom, Dick and Harry now climbing. Some tons and tons of waste material is being removed from the Everest path from last 4 days. Do you know the news? When I was seeing that, no, मैं इतना हैरान हो गया. भाई 4 धाम यात्रा से भी ज्यादा सत्यानाश है. और हमको पता है कि उसमें 80% इंडियंस ही होंगे उसमें 40% बंगाली फिर बाकी 30 तेलुगु वाले होंगे. 10% इधर उधर. कोई काम धंधा नहीं होता. They protect. We have to protect all the 5 of them. Raja should do it. Rivers, sacred they are. See our Yamuna and all Ganga, कितना pollution होते हैं. You don't see another foreign country. उनके 2-4 रिवर ही होते हैं. इतना प्यार करते हैं. We have 100 rivers. गंगा, यमुना, सरस्वती, गोदावरी, नर्मदा, बिंदु. इतना बोलते जाओ. Every state has rivers. So two wonderful forests we have, but we spoil them. Mountain ranges we have. Our Hinduism, everything is considered as Devata only to tell us that don't spoil them because through them alone your survival is there. Don't break mountain or destroy. इसलिए उस पेड़ पहाड़ के ऊपर एक मंदिर बनाते. So then you don't trouble it. The forest called Vana Devata. Worship it, don't trouble it. Nadi is the Devata, so don't spoil it. For us, everything is Devata because we have to do protection. Okay? When nature is protected, we are protected. Prakriti Rakshita Ched Rakshati. Like that. So this is a Panchavargam. Today we do Chaturvarga. Two Chaturvargas we do in 3-4 minutes. पहले श्लोक पढ़े दश पंच चतुर्वर्गान सप्तवर्गम च तत्वतः अष्टवर्गम त्रिवर्गम च विद्याः तिस्रश्च राघव इंद्रियाणां जयं बुद्ध्वा षाड्गुण्यं दैवमानुषं कृत्यं विंशतिवर्गं च तथा प्रकृतिमण्डलं यात्रा दण्डविधानं च द्वियोनि सन्धिविग्रहौ कच्चिदेतान् महाप्राज्ञ यथावदनुमन्यसे. ये महाप्राज्ञ एतान यथावद अनुमन्यसे कच्चित. Are you properly understanding and managing all these things? So दशवर्ग 10 negativities we saw. पंचवर्ग अभी हमने बताया. अभी चतुर्वर्ग क्या है? चतुर्वर्ग has two things. Okay, what is that? Narayana. One is called as ki how to deal with the enemies or within the country the praja, to make the work done by them and to see that they are not a liability. The four nitis are there. Upaya कहते हैं उसको. Okay, what are they? Samadhanancha bhedascha dandascheti chaturvidam. That is what. Sama, Dana, Bheda and Dandaha. These are the four ways. Either the people in the country or the bad people in the country or the enemies. The Raja has to tackle. Okay. Sama upaya means what? Logically समझा बुझाना, बता के कि if this is done, this is wrong. If this is done, this is right. So let us not do the wrong, let us do the right. That is Sama upaya. Like the children are lavishly spending the money. So the Sama upaya is what? The father should tell, बेटा हमारा बजट इतना है तो तुम इसके उसके लिए वेस्ट करोगे तो the essential things we may not be able to procure. Sama upaya. Samata se, sitting on the dining table, discussing and deciding. Second is Dana upaya. Dana is giving some compensation and some incentives and either make them do the work or make them stop doing the wrong work. This is called Dana upaya. लाइक बच्चों को कोई पढ़ाई के लिए बोला, साम उपाय पढ़ोगे तो तरक्की करोगे. दान उपाय, इफ यू स्टडी एंड वेल एंड गेट गुड मार्क्स, आई विल गिव यू अ बाइक. देन द चाइल्ड स्टडीज वेल, द ग्रेजुएट, पापा आई पास. देन ये छोटा खिलौना ला के देगा, बाइक देता हूँ. मैं तो बोला बाइक में बड़ा बाइक थोड़ी बोला ये ले ले. लाइक दैट. जस्ट मजाक से. दान उपाय इज दैट, इट वर्क्स. दान उपाय. Third one is what? Bheda upaya. Means what? Threatening them. In those threatenings, some of the rationings can be done. Bheda upaya. डराने को भेद उपाय कहते हैं. नहीं करेगा, नहीं पढ़ेगा तो तेरे को मैं भी ब्रेकफास्ट नहीं दूंगा. अगला बर्थडे आ रहा है तुम्हारा, तुम्हारा कोई सेलिब्रेशन ही नहीं होगा. तुमको बर्थडे सूट में जाना पड़ेगा. नो नया सूट. दिस कॉल्ड भेद उपाय. ये भी काम नहीं करता अगर, then the fourth one is danda upaya, that's called punishment. Attack them. Danda is the last one. Samadana Bheda Danda. This is called Chaturvedavar. The Raja should know all this and should know which should be employed where to protect the country, to develop the country. Country protection required from the outer invaders, inside the nalaik nikamma jo log hote opposition wale. In the same way, to get the work done from the within. Samopaya, Danopaya, Bheda Danda. Like in the offices में भेदोपाय, if you don't work then you will be removed from the office. दंडोपाय, reality एक दिन आ गया तो बुला के दे दे, ले ले, अब तुम्हारा नौकरी चला गया. इस तरह चतुर्वर्ग is 4 ways of dealing. Done. In the same way, Chaturvarga also means the 4 types of people who are helpful to us, who can be in the category of Mitra. जिनके साथ रहकर टुगेदर यू कैन ग्रो. चतुर्वर्ग who are they? औरसं तंतु संबंधम तथा वंशक्रमागतम रक्षितं व्यसनेभ्यश्च मित्रं ज्ञेयं चतुर्विधं. These are the four types of mitra. चतुर्वर्ग में मतलब along with सावधान में दंडोपाय हो गया. चतुर्वर्ग is mitra of four types. One is what? The aurasa. Aurasa means what? Those who are Narayana. um, um, Aurasa means what? Those who are related to us, blood relations, brothers, sisters, etc. Second one, Tantu Sambandha means those who have got relation with us after the Tantu. विवाह आदि के द्वारा जो संबंध में आ जाते हैं. द वाइफ, द इन लॉज, द आउटलॉज, ऑल ऑफ देम. ये हो गया तंतु संबंध. थर्ड वन इज कॉल्ड वंश क्रम आगतम. वंश मीन्स योर ओन गोत्र. युवर दादाजी, उनके चार भाई हैं और उनके पुत्र हैं. ये सारे एक ही वंश वृक्ष के बिलोंग. दे आर कॉल्ड थर्ड टाइप ऑफ मित्रास. फोर्थ वन इज व्हाट? कि व्यसनेभ्यश्च रक्षितम. द वंस हु हैव हेल्प्ड अस व्हेन वी वर इन डिफिकल्टीज एंड ट्रबल्स. दिस इज हाउ द फोर टाइप्स ऑफ मित्र इन आवर लाइफ इन राजा कैन हैव एंड वी आल्सो. इनको मेंटेन करना. ये हो गया चतुर्वर्ग. व्हाट इज दैट सप्तवर्ग एंड अष्टवर्ग एंड त्रिवर्ग? ये एक एक चीज हम कल देखेंगे. थैंक यू. ओम शांति शांति शांति. थैंक यू. ओम अथ अथर्वणवेदांतर्गत मुंडकोपनिषत् शांति मंत्र. ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः विषेम देवहितं यदायुः. स्वस्ति न इंद्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम अथ प्रथम मुंडकम द्वितीय खंडः. So yesterday Amaravidya, how when we do yajna properly, we are taken to Indradeva or Brahmadeva by those ahutis, and we are welcomed, we are praised, we are given great carpet treatment. All of that is said. Today, of that only, censuring means the showing the shortcomings in that are told, so that we withdraw from them. Then we can focus on Paravidya. Through Paravidya, the moksha. दिस इज हाउ द उपनिषद्स गाइड. आई एम टेलिंग डेली थोड़ा थोड़ा ताकि तुमको एक आइडिया आना शुरू हो जाए. सम सीड्स आर सोन योर माइंड, दे विल स्प्राउट इन देयर राइट टाइम. तो इन टुडेस क्लास व्हाट इज सेड? प्लवायेते अदुड़ा यज्ञ रूपा. All these yajnas along with their phalas, they are all plava, they are all floating, they are all uncertain, they are not permanent. Ashtadashoktam avaram yeshu karma, in which so many things you have to involve. Anywhere if there is shortcoming, the result also will not come properly. Etat shreyaya vinandanti. Those who think this alone is ultimate, mudaha, they are deluded. Jara murtimte punavamyante, they only do it, get birth, become old, die, again born. In this way, Janma Varna only, they will be in samsara. This is one shloka. Second, such people, avidyayam antare vartamanaha, those who are only living in that life of doing something, getting something, and that is over, again doing something, getting something, in between dying and born, born and dying. Avidyayam antare vartam. Swayam dhiraha panditam manyamanaha. Such people think they are the intelligent and they are pandita. See, अभी देखा ना, कोन्योस्ति सदुषो मया ब्रांड. दंद्र जंघन्यमानाः पर्यन्ति मूढ़ाः. They are the deluded people, भटकते रहते हैं, and whoever come to them also they show only the wrong path. And they naiva niyamana yatanda. They are blind, others also. They misguide others also. Means what? There is one path of paravidya by which you get permanent, infinite. But all other things are impermanent and finite. No, impermanent, finite, only those who pursue and guide others also. They are blind, misguiding others. Don't do that. Go by the Paravidya Marga. Don't ask the क्वेश्चन द शास्त्र एंड गुरु, लेकिन है तुम्हें शास्त्र ने क्यों बताया अपरा विद्या मार्ग को, है ना? डोंट सिंक, तलवार क्यों दिया, इसलिए मैंने हाथ काट लिया, कहते हो क्या? पॉइजन क्यों रखा, इसलिए मैंने पी लिया। और सांप को क्यों बनाया, मैंने मैंने गले में लगाया। डू यू डू दैट? जस्ट लाइक स्नेक इज देयर, डू यू से चलो मैं लेट मी पुट इट ऑन गला? इसी तरह जस्ट बिकॉज देयर इज अपरा विद्या बाय विच you go into the path of going coming, it doesn't mean that you follow it. Just like you can, just because you can jump from the 10th floor, does it mean that you have to jump? थोड़ा दिमाग तो यूज करो, स्पेशली when there is another paravidya marga is there, you follow it, that's it, that is a test to your discretion. क्लियर? ये दोनों हम पढ़ते हैं। प्लवाहेते अदृढ़ा यज्ञ रूपाः, प्लवाहेते अदृढ़ा यज्ञ रूपाः, अष्टादशोक्तमवरं येषु कर्म, अष्टादशोक्तमवरं येषु कर्म, एतत् श्रेयो येऽभिनन्दन्ति मूढाः, एतत् श्रेयो येऽभिनन्दन्ति मूढाः, जरा मृत्युं ते पुनरेवापि यन्ति, जरा मृत्युं ते पुनरेवापि यन्ति, अविद्यायाम् अंतरे वर्तमानाः, अविद्यायाम् अंतरे वर्तमानाः, स्वयं धीराः पंडितं मन्यमानाः, स्वयं धीराः पंडितं मन्यमानाः, जङ्घन्यमानाः पर्यन्ति मूढाः, जङ्घन्यमानाः पर्यन्ति मूढाः, अन्धेनैव नीयमाना यथान्धाः, अन्धेनैव नीयमाना यथान्धाः। बेटा श्लोक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बट आई एम नॉट गिविंग टाइम टू टॉक टू यू ऑन द उपनिषद्स। अभी उतना किस्मत ना मेरे को है ना आपको है, बस इतना ही कि पारायण करो। थैंक गॉड वी हैव गीता रामायण पढ़ने का क्वालिफिकेशन, वी आर स्पेंडिंग सम टाइम टू स्टडी देम, बस उस लेवल को उसको प्रैक्टिस करो। अब ये भी समझने का कृपा भगवान गिव अस वन डे। टुगेदर प्लवाहेते अदृढ़ा यज्ञरूपाः, अष्टादशोक्तमवरं येषु कर्म, एतत् श्रेयो ये विनन्दन्ति मूढाः, जरा मृत्युं ते पुनरेवाभियन्ते, अविद्यायामन्तरे वर्तमानाः, स्वयं धीराः पंडितं मन्यमानाः, जङ्घन्यमानाः पर्यन्ति मूढाः, अन्धेनैव नीयमाना यथा अन्धाः। अगेन प्लवाहेते अदृढ़ा यज्ञरूपाः, अष्टादशोक्तमवरं येषु कर्म, एतत् श्रेयो ये विनन्दन्ति मूढाः, जरा मृत्युं ते पुनरेवाभियन्ते, अविद्यायामन्तरे वर्तमानाः, स्वयं धीराः पंडितं मन्यमानाः, जङ्घन्यमानाः पर्यन्ति मूढाः, अन्धेनैव नीयमाना यथा अंधाः। थैंक यू बेटा। ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात्, सज्जन शांतिमाप्नुयात्, शांतो मुच्येत बंदेभ्यः, मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत्, असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते, पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो परम ऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। ओम तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु। बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेद व्यास भगवान की जय, रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय, वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय, अंगिरस भगवान की जय, शौनक भगवान की जय, अथर्वण वेदांतर्गत मुंडक उपनिषद शास्त्र की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, आज के आनंद की जय। हर नम पार्वती पति हर हर महादेव हर, सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद, जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदिपराशक्ति माता की जय। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्ष मुक्तगण की जय। भारत माता की जय, सनातन धर्म की जय, वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय, अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय, समस्त युवा मंडली की जय। थैंक यू।